What is going on, everybody? Happy Friday to all. This is NYG Jeff ET85, and I'm here with your black and blue injury report, as well as injury designations for this Sunday's New York Giants game against the Carolina Panthers. So the New York Giants are pretty much going to be going into this game, and they're going to be a little bit short-handed when it comes to secondary position. As we all know, the New York Giants are already going to be dealing with the loss of Wan'Dale Robinson, who had to undergo appendix surgery earlier on this week, so he has actually been ruled out of the game, and he might not be back for at least the next couple of weeks. Now, in the meantime, the New York Giants have officially ruled out 4 players for this Sunday's game against the Panthers, as well as Nick McCloud, one of the special team standouts. He's been dealing with a hamstring injury. He did not practice the entire week. He's been ruled out of the game, as well as wide receiver Wan'Dale Robinson, who injured his knee last week during the game against the Titans. He's been ruled out of the game with that knee injury, not sure the extent of it, as well as safety Jason Pinnock, who recovered that fumble recovery. He's also been ruled out of the game due to a shoulder injury. So the Giants right now have 4 players that are going to be ruled out of this game and will not play this Sunday. That, of course, is Nick McCloud, the cornerback, special team standout, dealing with a hamstring injury. Jason Pinnock, who's dealing with a shoulder injury, the safety, backup right now, also a special teams player. Cornerback Wan'Dale Robinson, appendix surgery. He's going to be out not only this week, but probably the next week or two afterwards. And rookie wide receiver Wan'Dale Robinson, he's dealing with a knee injury. He will also be out this Sunday. Now, there's going to be a couple of players that are listed as doubtful right now. As it looked like, just by the words that you were hearing from outside linebacker Kayvon Thibodeaux when he was speaking to the reporters yesterday, that he's seen and sounded optimistic that he was going to be able to play after spraining his MCL during the second preseason game against the Cincinnati Bengals. Well, it looks like that he didn't really participate much and was pretty much practicing on the side the entire Friday practice, and he's right now being listed as doubtful to play this coming Sunday unless he just shows a remarkable recovery going into this weekend. So outside linebacker Kayvon Thibodeaux is listed as doubtful right now, dealing with the MCL sprain, as well as outside linebacker Azeez Ojulari. He's dealing with a strained calf right now. He was doing a little bit more on the side, but he seems like the Giants are going to be holding him out as well of this practice going in on Sunday. So expect that the 2 outside linebackers for the New York Football Giants, Azeez Ojulari and Kayvon Thibodeaux, will be out this Sunday. So it's going to task guys like Jihad Ward, O'Shane Ximenez, and Quincy Roche to once again be able to provide that outside run blocking as well as outside pass rush ability on the outside, or run stopping, for the New York Giants at that outside linebacker position going into the Sunday's game against the Carolina Panthers. So those are the 2 players that are listed as doubtful right now. Azeez Ojulari dealing with a calf injury, and Kayvon Thibodeaux with the knee injury, the sprained MCL. They are doubtful for this Sunday's game against the Carolina Panthers. And then we get, of course, to wide receiver Kadarius Toney, who the entire fan base, half of them at least, is wondering, why didn't Kadarius Toney get a lot of snaps in this past week's game against the Titans? Why was Kadarius Toney's snaps shortened all the way to about 7 or 9 snaps per game? Well, maybe we have the resolution on why that was the case, as Kadarius Toney dealt with some tightness in his hamstring during yesterday's practice at Thursday, so he was deemed as limited going into that practice. He was also limited today, although he was moving around pretty solid, and he's deemed as questionable right now for this Sunday's game, again with the hamstring injury, though per Dan Duggan, as well as Art Stapleton and Jordan Renan, they were saying that Kadarius Toney was moving around pretty well during practice today and might have a good chance of playing this Sunday, though the Giants might play cautious with their second-year wide receiver and might decide to sit him out this week or try to limit his snaps, try to get that hamstring over to 100%. So now that you know that the Giants are going to be dealing with at least a couple of injuries to their outside linebacker position, they're going to be short at least 1, possibly 2 wide receivers, and they're going to be down a couple of cornerbacks and a safety. Expect a few call-ups from the practice squad. I would not be surprised if a guy like Foster Morneau is called up to the Giants' active roster to help out with that cornerback position going forward. Even a guy like Tony Jefferson is going to be continue to be active on that roster, as well as the fact that Dane Belton, who dealt with a broken clavicle the entire training camp, he's now officially going to be back for this first game against the Carolina Panthers. So they're going to be getting their 4th-round rookie out of Iowa active for this game this Sunday. And of course, do not be surprised if Darius Slayton is going to be active for this game, with the uncertainty going around Kadarius Toney, as well as the fact that Wan'Dale Robinson is going to be out for this game. Expect number 86 for the New York Giants to be active and play some type of role for the Giants this Sunday against the Carolina Panthers. And of course, you have to think about the outside linebacker position with the fact that Azeez Ojulari and Kayvon Thibodeaux are most likely not playing this game on Sunday. Expect, like I mentioned earlier in the video, guys like Quincy Roche, he's going to be another guy that's going to have to play a role in the outside linebacker position, as well as O'Shane Ximines and Jihad Ward playing mainly majority of the snaps at that outside linebacker position. Did a great job last week against the Titans. Giants are going to be looking for both those guys to continue to be able to play good run defense and even be able to provide some type of pass rush on the outside, as well as rookie Tamon Fox. He's going to get more playing time too, the undrafted free agent rookie from North Carolina. Expect him to get some solid snaps going forward. So that is your New York Giants official game statuses for this Sunday, as the New York Giants have declared 4 players out for this Sunday against the Carolina Panthers. Cornerbacks Nick McCloud dealing with a hamstring injury, and Aaron Robinson appendix surgery, as well as safety Jason Pinnock, he's dealing with a shoulder injury, and wide receiver Wan'Dale Robinson, he's out with a knee injury. Those 4 guys will definitely not be playing. They're ruled out for this Sunday's game against the Panthers. Outside linebackers Azeez Ojulari dealing with a calf injury, and Kayvon Thibodeaux dealing with the knee injury, aka a sprained MCL. They are doubtful, so unless a miraculous recovery starts, they're not going to be playing this Sunday. And then wide receiver Kadarius Toney is going to be questionable going into this game after experiencing some tightness in his hamstring at practice yesterday, and right now having 2 designations of a limited practice the past couple of days. So the Giants are probably going to monitor how he looks over the next couple of days to see if he's going to be able to play this Sunday in the Giants' home opener against the Carolina Panthers. So that's your injury report, the black and blue injury report for this Friday, not September 16th. 2022. If you guys like this video, please hit the like button below. Subscribe if you haven't already to NYG Jeffy T 85 for more New York Giants injury updates surrounding the Big Blue New York Giants. Turn on the bell for notifications on the next video or short they'll be dropping on the channel. And let me know in the comments section if you're concerned about the recent injury report that's happened for the New York Giants, and if some of the guys that will not be playing or will be doubtful to play might be big-time impact losses for this team going forward. So I hope everybody enjoys the rest of your afternoon this Friday. Take it easy, and let's go New York Football Giants. Together Blue, everyone.